Hello, I'm Dr. Rajiv Koval. I'm a diabetologist practicing in the western suburbs of Mumbai for the past 25 years. I've been asked that the incidence of diabetes has increased exponentially in the young people. And that's true, that in the last 1.5 to 2 decades, we have seen that the diabetes in the young has gone up multiple times. And when I'm talking about diabetes in the young, I'm talking about multiple types of diabetes. There are a lot of types of diabetes in the young. It could be type 1 diabetes who require insulin lifelong. There could be the young onset type 2 diabetes, that means the type diabetes which occur in adults in middle age, occurs prematurely in young children and young adolescents and young adults. You could have other forms of diabetes which are called as secondary diabetes. You could have autoimmune diabetes which is called as latent autoimmune diabetes in adults. So if somebody is diagnosed in a younger age group, and by young I mean less than 25 years of age, then there needs to be a lot of investigations to actually classify the type of diabetes. Which type of diabetes do you have? It's extremely important, because you can also have a type of diabetes which is called MODY, which is maturity onset diabetes in the young. And by just doing genetic mapping, we can actually understand that what are the medications which will suit you, what are the medications which will control you, what are the complications you can have or not have. So actually you can have, it is almost like how you make your Janam Kundali. We can make a Kundali of your diabetes, and we can actually foresee what can happen in future for you. So diabetes in the young is a emerging problem in India. We are getting premature diabetes mainly because our children are also stressed. They go from classes to college, to tuitions to college back. Their sleeping hours are disturbed. No one is playing in the parks, or nobody is playing in playgrounds. Everybody is either watching an OTT or playing video games. Obesity in children, adolescents has gone up. The consumption of junk food has gone up. So all these factors and parental pressures has led to a explosion of diabetes in the young. And it's a medical, social problem for all of us that we need to face. And it can be life-threatening to many people, and it can be threatening to the progress of the country also, that if we have people in the younger age group develop these kind of non-communicable disorders, it will affect the quality of life, it will affect the lifespan, and eventually it will affect the GDP of the country also. So steps need to be taken to make sure we are able to nip this in the bud. We need to have better management of kids, we need to have healthy environment for kids, we need to have healthy choices to be given for kids, we need to promote more kind of physical activity in kids, we need to restrict time on the mobile and time on OTT platforms, and we need to make sure that obesity, which is a driver for diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes in young kids, needs to be recognized as a problem and needs to be treated.